everyone, welcome back. We're the Filmsmiths. I'm Nick.
And I'm Zach.
Today we're going to talk to you about The Maze Runner.
Also known as The Hunger Games Part 5.
So, The Maze Runner is another young adult novel adaptation of film that's come about after the string of super successful series. You've got Harry Potter and your Twilight and your Hunger Games, so everyone's making their movies, and you kind of know what you're getting into before you actually go see it.
There's really nothing new or exciting about The Maze Runner. You know, it's the classic, 28-year-old teenagers in a life or death survival dystopian situation,
This time with a maze!
Except
Sometimes.
this time they're in a maze, sometimes.
So, you've got the group of kids in their little grove/wooded area, and there's a maze, and two people go out every day to try and find their way out, but if they're not back in time, the maze closes, and if you're trapped in the maze overnight, you die. Until, of course, the main character does it once, and you know what? Oh, he gets back pretty safe and sound.
Main characters.
They're always different.
They're
They're bringing something new to the table, young adult genre.
As for the acting, I say that it ranged from bad to passable.
Yeah, you've got the main guy,
Pretty good.
pretty good. You've got Asian runner,
Pretty good.
You've got the former leader,
Pretty good.
That one kid who was on Game of Thrones,
Pretty
pretty good. But then,
You got that, I guess you'd call him the antagonist. He's just another one of the kids, but he's sort of the, starts his own little faction that sort
he's
of
the
rebels.
mean kid.
He's the bully.
He sucks.
He is not talented.
Severe overacting pretty much the entire time.
That's not fair. Maybe he is talented, maybe he just did really bad.
He did not do well in this movie.
I don't know anything else he's been in, so maybe he's fine, but not in Maze Runner.
He was my least favorite part of the whole movie.
It was distractingly bad.
And then you've got another case of, let's put one pretty famous person among all these other nobodies. Like Divergent had Kate Winslet in a couple scenes and pretty much wasted her. You've got Patricia Clarkson in the end. Doesn't really do a whole lot, phones it in, gets a paycheck. Good for you, girl.
Living the dream.
Most of the plot, it's not all that important. You kind of know how things are going to go. It starts off and it's normal, and then something changes, but then the main character does something new. And
I think the information we've given you, teenage post-apocalyptic survivalist dystopia, but in a maze,
you get it.
you figured it out.
There are a couple pretty good scenes that I enjoyed when they're actually in the maze and running from the weird creatures and trying to kill it, but also trying to survive and find their way out. Those scenes are actually pretty good. I enjoyed those. When they're not giving us clunky dialogue and exposition, and they're just running.
I realized that as the film was sort of winding down, I had this creeping thought, oh no, they're setting it up for a sequel, aren't they?
The only way they could have made it more obvious was at the very end. Patricia Clarkson looks right into the camera and goes, "See you guys for Maze Runner 2 next summer!"
And then did like some guns and some winking, which I thought was very presumptuous, because it is not that good.
And it's still probably gonna happen. So I guess we'll see you for the sequel too, Internet. Sorry.
Oh well. So, that's Maze Runner. Let's give it a score, because that's what we do.
Maze Runner doesn't really bring anything new to the table, but I didn't actively hate it. We saw it on a Sunday for $4. It was worth that ticket price. Not great, not bad. I'm just gonna give it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I wasn't angry that I saw Maze Runner. I don't feel like I wasted my time or my money.
You're not gonna remember it in a couple weeks, though.
Yeah, there's just really nothing there. So I'm gonna give it 11 mazes that are in those children's books with like puzzles and stuff.
So it's pretty easy to solve. You got that going for you.
11 of those.
If you saw The Maze Runner, let us know what you thought about it. If you agree, disagree, feel free to subscribe to our channel where we continue to put out movie reviews. If you want to give us suggestions on what we can do, in the description box below will be our Twitter handles. Talk to us there. Let us know what you think we should do. Probably do it, because we're not doing a whole lot else.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on.
Well, I think that about wraps it up for this one. I'm Nick.
And I'm Zach.
We're the Filmsmiths. See you next time.